Brennan, what do you think?
I think this is gonna be Al's best script yet.
Yes.
But will it offend him?
What's the worst that could happen? The movie started out as just a trailer. There was no plot. And we're just like, oh yeah, let's just put some things together.
I love making trailers. Like, I used to take a bunch of random clips from different movies and kind of like make my own trailer of like, oh, what if Superman fought Aslan or something, you know, like I'd make a trailer and you're like, oh. Trailers are like really easy to make because you don't have to make the whole movie. You get a basic idea and you just piece together a couple lines that sound really sweet together, stick them all together.
So where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I loved Bethical News once I got to be a part of it. I just started coming up with ideas of what I could add. I would always tell Brendan, I'd be like, dude, we gotta do the Bethical News, the movie trailer. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Evan came in one day while we were filming and was like, hey, you want to do a trailer? And then Casey and I were like, oh, okay, why not?
I had no idea what it was, you know, I just thought it'd be funny. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Chatting with Evan a little bit, and he said something about doing this trailer for a potential movie.
Or I think she said check your email. There's someone named Evan David who is going to be like in contact with us. I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool and official.
He told me the idea or something and asked me if I'd be in. Sure, sounds sweet. So we did it, and then the rest is history, I guess.
How did I get roped into doing the movie trailer? Well, I was the cameraman for Bethical News, and they wanted everyone who was involved as a crew member in Bethical News to be in the trailer. Therefore, I ended up in the trailer.
And it turned out being just as funny as I imagined it, even more so.
Yeah, so there's kind of like 3 different things that I ended up being involved with. So initially I was in the Homecoming Games trailer last semester, which was just a promo video for the Homecoming Games. And I literally had just swiped onto my floor and walked into my hall, and I walked past Evan's room and he was in there talking to Reed. And they were just like, hey, come back. Do you want to be in this video? Do you want to be, we want you to be PETA in this video. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, sounds like fun. So that was just kind of like a mere coincidence that I ended up in it. And then later on, when we were doing the promo for the film festival, when we did the Bethical News, the movie trailer, they were like, we want you to be in that too. And I was like, okay, sure. And then that led to the actual movie. So it was a complete coincidence that I ended up in the movie.
How fun to do this with like your friends. You know, I feel like you kind of get to know people like by making a movie. You know, so making the trailer, I just remember being like, this is really fun.
Making the original trailer for Bethical News was fun. I remember having the campus safety officers in my office and Casey.
Filming it, I was just like, this is so funny and I think it's hilarious, but there's sometimes when we film things in Bethical News and no one laughs. But I think everything we do is super funny.
There was already a sense that this could be really good, and I knew with Evan's creativity and the stuff that he does with animation that this could blow the roof off.
We presented the trailer in chapel, and it got the huge reaction.
I thought it was so funny, and I guess I just didn't think that people were gonna like love it as much as they did, and it just took off. Like,
yeah, that was kind of the moment. As soon as people started really cheering and that bass dropped in the trailer and everyone was like, yeah, that's kind of the moment I realized this is not ending here. We're gonna make this into something.
When Evan was like, maybe we'll like make it into a movie, I was like,
and there actually was a segment at the end of the trailer where Casey and Annika, I think, came back on to say, hey, if you want to make this into a movie, either text or go to the Twitter account, and it got cut off. Someone else was doing announcements that day. I knew about it, but they went up and it wasn't seen. And I thought, stink, that would have been fun to see if students would have been interested in that. Didn't matter. I think 1,000 students plus, maybe not students, people, watched it on the YouTube channel, and enough saw that and said, you gotta do the movie.
there's enough support behind it, there's enough people liking this that we're totally doing this.
I pretty much knew if we didn't make it into a movie, there was gonna be some disappointment.
Me, Evan, and Brennan just pretty much were like, let's do this thing. We could definitely do this.
So we knew it could be a great, funny thing for the campus.
I think it might have even been before the trailer showed. it had kind of been decided that we're gonna go for it anyway, even if people don't think it's super great. And we kind of like played it off like, oh, we might not make it, but we already knew we were gonna make it, which was kind of fun.